So guys, today we're going to be looking at reflections on the coordinate plane. So right now we have quadrilateral A, B, C, D. We're given the pre-image coordinates. And we want to reflect it over the x-axis to find the new points for our image for A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime. So I know if I'm reflecting something, it kind of means I'm flipping it over my line of my reflection. So I see right now that A is 5 away from the x-axis. So then I'm going to count 5 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there is A prime. I'm going to do the same with point B. Point B is 3 away from the x-axis, so I will go to 3 on the other side to find B prime. Point C is 3 above the x-axis, so I will count 3 on the other side. And then point D is 2 below the x-axis, so we'll go 2 up and plot point D right there. And so then we're going to be able to graph our new shape. And our coordinates of A prime are -6, -5. Point B is going to be 0, -3. Point C is 4, -3. And point D prime is 0, +2. And so I notice that every time the x-coordinate stayed the same. So the x-coordinates remained the same. And the y-coordinate changed sign. And so we can write an algebraic rule for this. We can say, okay, here is xy. That's our pre-image. That's where we're starting. And when we reflect it over the x-axis, my x-coordinate stays the same and in the same location, but my y changes sign. So it's the opposite of whatever y is. And this is our algebraic rule. Okay, and now we're going to take a look at one more. And so this one's a little different in this case. Now we're given the coordinates for the pre-image and the image. And so I'm going to graph the pre-image in blue. So F is at -3, -2. G is at -1, -4. H is at 2, 1. Excuse me, 2, -1. So there we have our triangle. And then F prime is at 3, -2. G prime is at 1, -4. And H prime is at -2, -1. So we want to highlight and label the axis that's the line of reflection. So this one is a little different than what we just looked at, because now I'm not flipping this over the x-axis, I'm flipping this over the y-axis. So this is a reflection over the y-axis. We want to know which coordinate, x or y, stayed the same from the pre-image to the image. And if I look, that's my y-coordinate. So my y-coordinate stayed the same here. And then my x-coordinate is the one that changed sign. And so just like the example we just saw when it reflected over the x-axis, we can write our rule, our algebraic rule. So our pre-image, which is xy, maps to our new image when it's reflected over the y-axis, and the sign of the x-coordinate changes. So we have the opposite of whatever x is, and the y-coordinate stays the same. All right, thank you.